Time now is 8:40. You think you're always forever behind the kitchen cooking? Well, we can tell you how you can make 2 meals for $10. May sound too good to be true, but our next guest says, you know what, it is possible. And she's here to show us how simple it can really be. Melissa Schieffer from chefmelissa.tv, welcome to your morning.
Thank you, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, this is a really good idea you have. So you're saying 2 meals for $20.
No, 2 meals for $10
2
or
meals
less.
or for $10 or less.
In about 20 minutes.
In about 20 minutes. So that's like $5 a meal.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's a great budget buster.
Yes, it is.
So what are you going to make for us?
Well, actually, what I'm going to make for you today is going to be a roasted duck breast in a Bing cherry sauce, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways to serve it.
All right, let's get started.
All right, I'm going to put some gloves on here because I don't have the availability of using a sink to wash my hands, and I am handling a little raw poultry.
So you're going to be smart and be healthy and sanitary and all that sort of stuff.
That's what I'm going for.
Now, as you're cutting the duck breast, that's what you're going to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Going to take a sharp knife and we're going to cut the fat side of the duck breast. You don't want to cut too deep because you do not want to cut the meat.
Gotcha.
We're going to do this to score the fat, and we're going to cook it in a pan over medium heat.
Right.
For about 6 minutes to render off the fat.
Quick question, where do you get duck breast? Can you buy it in any of the grocery stores?
Absolutely, and you would not believe how inexpensive it is.
Now, this is a great idea. Now, your show is on the internet and also on TiVo, right?
Absolutely. You can see it on my website, which is chefmelissa.tv, or you can see me on YouTube, MySpace, or independent food sites like tastetv.com.
Do you find that most couples, most young couples today are really struggling for time? We're always on the go, busy, don't know how to cook, and this is a great way to show them, look, you can knock something out lickety-split?
Absolutely. My fiance and I are both on a budget and on a tight time schedule.
Right.
And I love good food, and I don't want to spend all night in the kitchen cooking.
No,
so
you
this
don't.
is a great way. It's a little game I've actually been playing for about 10 years.
And the price of it, of course, is incredible. I like it. I must admit, especially after go shopping this weekend.
Thank you very much. I have to say, it does help out in the long run when it comes to paying the bills.
Oh, it does.
So we're going to actually cook our duck here for about 6 minutes, fat side down, render it off, and then we're going to flip it over, cook it for a minute. When that's done, we would pop it in an oven for about 7 to 9 minutes, depending on the thickness of the breast.
Preheated oven, of
Preheated,
course. To
400 degrees.
Okay.
Since we're not allowed at that time, I already have some duck here prepared.
Magic of TV.
And we are going to show you 2 different ways to plate it. One I already have prepared, but we're going to go for the salad.
Okay.
So while that's cooking, I am actually just going to take my greens here.
A little mescaline.
Yep. And I have a half a jar of Bing cherry preserves.
Right.
We're going to add 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. If you don't have red wine vinegar, I suggest using any vinegar you have.
Balsamic?
You know what? It would work very well.
Okay, good.
Or you can also use a little red wine cooked down, or even some warm water. You just want to break up the preserves.
All right.
Okay, so after whisking that together, we're just going to drizzle over our greens. We're going to save a little bit.
For the duck?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Put that aside.
All right.
And now we are going to toss our greens.
May I toss that while you tell us what's up next?
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks. I can toss a salad. That's my stand to my cooking, although I need to do more. And then what do we do now with the tomatoes and the almonds?
Actually, after we plate our greens, if you want to go right ahead and do that for me, that'd be great.
With the exception of the duck, we're actually going on real time, so to speak, here.
Absolutely.
Wow, so we're looking at probably under 4 minutes with one meal after we think about the duck. So let's say we cook the duck and we saved it for tomorrow.
Absolutely. All you would do is just reheat it.
Right.
And then you're going to just plate your greens. And we're going to take our duck here.
Right. I noticed, so what's new with you and your show and people getting a chance to see you?
Well, I have to tell you, April was a pretty busy month for me. Our videos were featured on MySpace and YouTube, and of course, downloaded through TiVo.
Can you change the duck up with, say, if you wanted to do a beef sirloin or say a turkey breast or a chicken breast as well?
Absolutely. I would suggest if you're going to do it with the beef, do it with a medium rare.
Right.
I just happen to like my salads that way.
Right.
And if you wanted to do a duck breast, it's just as easy.
A chicken breast as well you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of almond here on the top.
Chef Melissa's here, and she's showing us how we can do 2 meals for under $10
That's
and
right.
under
20 minutes.
Under 20 minutes. This is a plated up version right here that we have. And this is using asparagus, which I think is pretty interesting that you added this, because this asparagus are pretty quick and easy to steam and serve as well.
Absolutely.
But before
Only takes a couple minutes.
Before I munch on this, what are these over here to the
These
side?
are sauteed sliced white potatoes with a little garlic, a little minced onion, some salt and pepper and paprika.
Pretty easy to cook as well?
Absolutely.
I like the duck. I like duck. I told you that earlier.
I do love duck myself.
That's really good duck.
A lot of people seem to be intimidated to make it at home. For some reason, they think that it's difficult or it's going to be expensive.
But I'm going to try this that we didn't talk about. This is what again?
This is exactly the same duck prepared the same way, and we're just going to serve it with the...
Ooh, wow, what's this?
That's sliced white potatoes with a little minced onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and paprika.
Well, Shashir, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on Your Morning. You can find out more about her 2 for $10 recipes on chefmelissa.tv. Really good stuff right here, especially the white potatoes, I got to tell you. That's really, really good.
Thank you very much.
Let's toss it over to Jill for some weather now.
Certainly looks delicious. Really, a good way to have some dinner, but temperatures right now are also beautiful.
5 hours of meat?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Audrey. Absolutely. 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 You. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sanitary and all.
Absolutely.
Okay, well.
Absolutely.